Sagittarius, hello. Mercury is already here, back with another weekly tarot scope. This is for the week of March 21st, 2021. Sagittarius, this reading here is for those of you thinking about a special somebody right now, whoever it is that's on your mind, your husband, wife, your boyfriend, girlfriend, lover, friend, homie, crush, your neighbor, your ex, your next, your boo thing, the person that you're thinking about, you cannot stop thinking about. You know how we do. This reading is going to be for them, okay? So make sure you subscribe to the channel. If this is your first time, you're welcome. And please like the video because it does help other Sagittarius like yourself get a hold of me. And then also, if you have a yes or no question that you need me to answer, every Friday on Instagram in my story, I do free yes or no readings. Okay, I post a question box. You submit your question and I reply. It's the screen. Nobody knows it came from you. And again, that's every Friday. I'll post a link to my Instagram in the description box to make it easier for you to travel over there to see me. Just make sure you follow me. And let's go ahead and get right to it, all right? Ooh, Sagittarius. Sagittarius. I don't know why I was about to yell out Sagittarius season. It's nowhere near Sagittarius season. I have no idea. I think it just flows together, Sagittarius season. All right, let's see. Ooh, look at that. All right, Page of Pentacles. What do we have? Lots of Pentacles here. Get that money, Sag. Oh, okay. Couple of things here. I feel like you... See if we get the moon as well. Oh, we already have the... I'm sitting here looking for the moon. I already pulled it. Okay. The reason why I was looking for the moon is because these two cards kind of talk to each other. I feel like some of you are seeing someone, or maybe you were seeing someone, or you might be breaking up with someone. The person that's on your mind right now is not who you thought that they were. I feel like they started off one way and then they ended up another. Let's take a look further into the cards. This card has multiple meanings for me. Very rarely do I see this card as an illusion card, but in this reading, because it's paired with the moon and some other things, I'll get to those in a minute, I feel like that's what this is. Like you thought that they were one thing and it turned out to be a snake. This person turned out to be very deceptive, or they deceived you in some way. We'll see if we get the Ten of Swords. I feel like maybe they had multiple personalities. They started off great. They ended up horrible. I just feel like this relationship didn't go in the direction you thought it was going to go in, and this person did not turn out to be who you thought they were. The moon clarifies that as well, because the moon can also be about illusions and looking at something that really is not there, or seeing things for what they really aren't. You know what I'm saying? The moon also is a sad card. When you're not feeling that great, sometimes the moon comes up. It represents sadness. So I just feel like that's your feelings right now because of this person that's on your mind. They don't have you in the best of moods. I also have the Hermit. This makes me feel like you are in self-reflection mode. Definitely, you're looking back and looking at what mistakes you've made or whatever. But also, you've just distanced yourself from this person. You're like, I don't want to do this anymore. I need some space. You know what I'm saying? Did we read this last week for you guys? I feel like this has been the vibe for Sagittarius for a while. You are not really getting along with your person, if I'm not mistaken. Could be wrong. But I just feel like the energy between you and them is not good. You have definitely distanced yourself. The reason why I said that for some of you, you've just broken up, because I did get the Death card. And this isn't new beginnings. This is not like, oh, the Death card can mean new beginnings. Not in this reading. This means that, yes, you just broke up with somebody, or something is about to end with someone. Excuse me. So, no, don't try to say, well, the Death card, that drives me crazy. I'm going to be honest. When I pull a Death card for someone, I don't want you to get scared. And I love that a lot of us know that the Death card is not always bad, because it's not. It can be a very good card because it represents new beginnings. But when it's clarified by certain cards, it can mean one thing or the other, okay? So sometimes when I read somebody, they'll say, well, I thought the Death card meant new beginnings. Like, yeah, it means new beginnings if it's with new beginning cards, but not if it's with other cards. So in this reading, and it's still not horrible, but again, these are the cards that get delivered to me so that I can pass this message to you. I do feel like something's going to end soon between you and this person. I feel like the relationship possibly could end, or it could just be a cycle that's ending. We'll see if we get the Wheel of Fortune or the World, because maybe it's just that cycle between you and this person is ending. Maybe you're going to take a break, but you'll end up back together. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I feel like there is some distance. I don't know if I'm really feeling like this is final, but I definitely feel like a breakup is coming. The High Priestess. Two things here. Your person was, for some of you, your person was very cold and didn't show a lot of emotion. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of things that you have to like use your intuition on most things, because you didn't get any answers out of this person. You never got feelings. They were cold hearted or just hard to, you know, it was just hard to get emotions out of them. You know what I'm saying? And I also feel like for some of you, and this could be the same person, your person was also arrogant and cocky and confident, which is good. I'm not mad at confidence, but it was in a really annoying way. You know what I'm saying? I think that your person always knew that they could get you back at any time as well. Even if you guys did take a break, they know that all they have to do is call you up and you'll be right back. So I don't know. That's what this represents for some of you. And like I said, this could be both. Your person did not show emotion and your person was cocky. They were either both or one or the other. Lots of secrets there. But yeah, for the most part, I don't like this person for you. I do feel like you and this person were very close friends, as well as lovers, but they just didn't turn out to be what you thought or what you wanted. So you're distancing yourself. And you're starting to think back on this relationship. Like, did I waste my time with this person? What the hell was I thinking in the first place? Let's see how, I'll take that one. Let's see how this person's feeling about you. And this is how they're feeling about you, the relationship, the distance. If they think that this is the right, ooh, that kind of slammed out. We'll take that one as well. Was there an argument between you and this person? I feel like they're still thinking about it. Like whatever it is that you guys last talked about, or whatever you fought about, or whatever you guys argue about a lot, I feel like it's really bothering this person and they're still thinking about it. They're still upset over it. Your person seems like they miss you. I can tell that your person misses you. I think that your person, you may have stressed them out a little bit, but I think that this person was just a stressful type of person to begin with. I think anybody could have stressed this person out. Me asking how they feel about you, I feel like they would be open. So I got the star. That's hope. That's planting new seeds. That's starting something new. That's, for me, this is an action card. I feel like your person would be open to getting back with you. Open to getting back with you. They would be willing to get back with you. If they had the opportunity, they would take you back, or they would allow you to take them back. So your person is open to being with you, but I feel like at the same time, your person is not going to make any moves at all. So I feel like if you made the first move and said, hey, let's get back together, then they would be down with it. But your person definitely is way too stubborn to try to make the first move. So I think that if you want to hear from them, and that's only if you want to, I'm not telling you, this is not advice. I'm not telling you to run and call them. Please don't say the girl on YouTube told me to call you. I'm saying if you wanted to call them or wanted to speak with them, you may have to make the first move, because I don't think that they will. They're too stubborn to. They definitely do miss you, and they would be willing to do more with you. As arrogant and cocky and secretive and cold, as hard as they may be, they are willing to have a relationship with you, but they're not willing to go through the steps that it takes to be with you. The relationship that you want, they're not willing to give you. And you know, the nerve of them, because even with all of that, they still don't want to let you go. They still want to hold on to you. So it's like they're not going to do what they have to do to be with you, but they're going to do what they have to do to make sure that you never leave them, or that you never go away. You know, they're going to always try to have access to you. So they'll probably try to drop a little line here and there. They'll probably try to do, and they're thinking about you too. Yeah, they probably gonna, you know, do a little meh every now and then, a little reach out, a little call, a little text, a little visit, a little birthday shout out. They probably send you things in the mail. They probably email you, send you some Amazon gifts, whatever. They'll do things every now and then just so that they can keep the road, the access to you, you know, just so they can know that the door is not closed, but they're not going to give you what you want in a relationship. But I think this person is always going to want to hold on to you. They're going to always want a piece of you. So it's going to be up to you whether or not you want to give them access to you, because in their mind, they can always have you at any time. Whether they want you now or not, even though they miss you, even though they're willing to be with you, they're not making that first step. It's just not going to happen. They're way too stubborn, way too cocky, way too arrogant. And for some, they don't show emotions. They don't know how to show emotions. So they're definitely not going to reach out to you first. Let's see how things are going to work out between you and this person this week, next week, going into, actually, I should have took those cards, going into April. Okay. We'll take that one. I'm so sorry if I feel like I'm frowning on camera, but it's my house is a little smoky. I made some salmon earlier and I seared it, put it on the stove. It was so good, but it really made my house smoky. So I'm coughing and making faces because my house, even all the way upstairs, is smoky. So sorry about that if I'm making weird faces or if I'm randomly coughing. And now my toe itch. Excuse me. Yeah, my nose itch at the same time. Very weird. Sorry, Sagittarius. Don't judge me. This is the vibe for next week. Who's dating an Aries? I say that because I have this guy here. So somebody's dating an Aries. I feel like, what is this up and are you thinking about calling them or are they thinking about calling you? I feel like either you or them, somebody's going back and forth with themselves saying, should I call them? And then, but it's like they're stopping because they're like, I don't know if they're worth the trouble. Like I want to make the phone call or the gesture or extend the olive branch or whatever, but it's like they're hesitant. We already got the, okay, we already got the hangman. It's like they're hesitant because they want to be sure that you are worth calling. They don't want to frustrate themselves. And at the same time, they don't want to give up. I think that either you or them are feeling like you're pulling apart too much or you're too distant. So like I said, they're going to try to keep that lane open. Is this you or is this them? Somebody's debating on, should I call? Talk to me in the comments if that's you. Somebody is saying, should I call them or not? So I feel like that's the vibe. Let me ask. I'm going to just do a call. If this is you, this is for those people who are thinking about reaching out. I'm just going to do this card. And it just failed. It slipped out. Should you call or not? We're going to do a simple yes or no. And if it's a happy card, it's going to mean yes. If it's a card that's not so happy, that means no, don't call. Ooh. Can't make this up. The tower failed. Don't call. Do not call. If you are somebody who are debating on whether or not you should call, take that as a sign. This was beyond a sign. Did you guys see? Because I don't know the camera angle. Did you see it fall? Because I couldn't tell. But yeah, don't call. Do you trust your intuition? Of course. But if you came across this page thinking, should I reach out to them? Consider this a sign. Do not call. At least don't call yet. Clarifying cards. Do not call yet. Yeah, for me, this is like not yet. Let's wait a little bit longer. This is you waiting on the right time. This is you thinking about what you should say because you might be ready to call and cuss them out. Just give them a second before you call them. All right. And I still feel like there's going to be a little bit of distance. I feel like I said, someone's like, should I not? Should I not? It could be you, could be them. But I'm telling you, don't call them if it's you. All right. Thank you so much to my Sagittarius. I'm glad y'all stopped by today. Remember to follow me on Instagram, mercury.daughter. I do free yes or no readings on Fridays. Fridays only, okay? And don't inbox your question because if you do, I won't get it. And I don't want to miss your question, all right? So make sure you follow me over there, mercury.daughter. And I will put the link in the description box below. All right? Thank you again. Remember, if this reading made sense, Sagittarius, say girl hi. If it didn't make sense, say girl bye.